Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 2003 Surf Cup. We're in Del Mar, California. We're at the Polo Grounds of San Diego Complex. And today's match will feature two teams. We have the Almaden Valley Ruckus here in the green, and they're going up against the Snohomish United. Traveled all the way down from Washington. So the Almaden Valley Ruckus in green, Snohomish United there in red. The rosters for the Ruckus: number 1, Anthony Graham is a goalkeeper. Austin Mansker is also a goalkeeper. Number 3, Stephen Shiokari. Number 4, Michael Minotillo. Number 5, Zaid Shakir. Number 6, Jovian Amirkiai. Number 7, James Seacab. Number 8, Samuel Oakley. Number 9, Stefan Ramola. Number 10, Mitchell Pennings. As you see, the action has got underway. Number 11, Michael True. Number 12, Mostafa Niuchi. Number 13, Brent Miney. Brent Manet. Number 15, Eric Kirchik. Number 17, Bradford Radonich. Number 19, David Ometer. Number 21, Vince Gallo. And number 23, Jordan Kushel. Throw in here on the near side. Again, this is a boys under 12 division bracket play game. Very windy conditions here. As you can see, the umbrellas going back and forth. As Ruckus looking to throw the ball in here on the near side. So play goes back and forth. Just underway here. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, bringing you another game of the week. As that ball goes out, it'll be thrown in by number 17, Bradford Radonich. Brad looks downfield. He'll throw it in. High into the air. Running the ball down. And out of bounds again. So Radonich throws it in. He's looking for an open lane. He finds one. The ball skips away. We're at midfield. And the defense for the Ruck is really coming on strong here as they're attacking the ball. And they'll bring it back the other way. And now James Seacab heading towards the net. But just as he makes his turn, he'll run in a little bit of defense there. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Brad, be careful. Brad,
the head coach, Dan Minotillo. Assistant coach, Carlos Remola. Goalkeeper coach, Omid Amirkai. And the manager is Angelo Gallo. For the Ruckus team, coming down to this tournament from Northern California, the San Jose area. Action moves down the far side. Trying to clear it out across midfield. The ball bounces around, finally taking control, number 15, Eric Kirchik. And coming out of the box to make the save is the goalkeeper, Kevin Nasre. The ball skips out of bounds right below us here on the near side.
Come on, Jimmy, that's you. Come on, Jimmy.
Back and forth they go. Off the foot of David Ometer. David, the nice play there, gets the ball upfield. Breaking the defense there, number 7, James Seacab. Seacab heads towards the net, makes a pass, and it goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Kevin Nasre. Another fine stop. And now the action moves over to the far side, right at midfield. High into the air. Now heading right towards the net. David Ometer was there, but coming out, the goalkeeper again to make the stop. And coming back the other way, Snohomish United will try to push the ball across midfield. Michael True. As the Ruckus head towards the corner, now they're looking for an angle. They'll center the ball. The lane is plugged there, and it goes out of bounds off the foot of Jesus Garcia. So the defense for Snohomish being just a little bit stingy here to start things off. Just underway in the first half. No score. Snohomish battling for control here on the near side. Taking the ball away, Brad Radonich. Scramble for the ball into the corner. Coming out with it for the Ruckus, number 7, James Seacab. Remember, these are 25-minute halves here today. And the first corner kick of the match taken by Ruckus. Here it comes. High kick. It's centered nicely. The ball bounces around in front of the net. And finally, Snohomish is able to take it and clear it out. And this time the ball will go out of bounds past the back line. Brad Radonich going across the screen. As he heads up towards midfield, awaiting the kick. And thus far, to start things off here in the first half, it's the offense of the Ruckus that's been putting the pressure on the goalkeeper, Kevin Nasri of Snohomish. Haven't gotten the ball into the net yet, but they haven't allowed Snohomish to get across midfield and set up any sort of an offense. You see the red defense there converging onto the ball, taking it away. Now they'll come up with it, so Snohomish heading towards midfield. Short passing game. And now they're turned around and heading back the other way towards the net. Ruckus very quick onto the ball. Ruckus still trying to center the ball in front of the net. A lot of action, a lot of activity there. It's hard to say who's going to come up with it. Both teams going back and forth. Crossfield pass for Snohomish. Off to Michael Madding, over to Stuart Farley. And out of bounds. And the direction goes to the left. So Ruckus has it. They throw it in, centered. Radonich battling for the ball right here in front of us. It goes out. And we're not exactly sure who has it. And from the looks of things, the way everyone is moving, it is Snohomish to throw it in, and they do. Waiting for everyone to set up. And they're still not ready. Thrown in by Stefano Bonomo. Battling for the ball, coming up from behind on defense, James Seacab. And there'll be a whistle. And it'll go against him. And so Snohomish United will bring the ball up. Approximately midway through the first half, no score. Although the Ruckus have dictated the pace of the game. They've held the ball on offense. Coming back to defend, Brad Radonich. He'll kick the ball out here on the near side. You know, this is the 23rd annual Surf Cup here in Del Mar, California. Divisions, this is the boys under 12. And these guys can play, showing off some excellent short passing skills, ball handling, change of direction. Very quick to get back on defense. And we'll have a substitution coming in to the game for the Ruckus, number 21, Vince Gallo, as he'll make his first appearance here today. Throw-in tries to reach midfield, just a little bit short. Both teams battling for the ball. It goes out of bounds right before Nicholas Marischal can save it. So it goes off of Snohomish. And Ruckus will throw it in right here at midfield on the near side. Ball gets away from the pack. And now both teams streaking towards the corner. Nobody gaining control of the ball. It goes off of James Seacab. As Stefano Bonomo was there to make sure he couldn't go any further with it. It goes out of bounds.
Vinny! Vinny, go back to a defensive mid. True, come out, you two up top. 2. Defensive mid, Vinny. Defensive mid. Good job.
And a couple of substitutions now for Ruckus. Stephen Shiokari now into the game, as well as Zaid Shakir. So as we wait for the positioning, here comes the goal kick. Snohomish still desperately trying to get the ball away from the net. And they're running into some trouble here as the Ruckus continually putting the pressure on, making Kevin Nasri work back there in front of the goal. Kick comes in. It's anybody's ball, and it rolls out of bounds. And it belongs to Snohomish United.
Eric, toward me!
Very quick game.
Take it, Mitch.
Each team getting a couple of touches, and it heads back the other way. And they've got several players that can fly going up and down the sidelines very fast. Now taking this free kick will be Michael Minotillo for the Ruckus as he looks downfield. He sees something he likes. Here comes the kick. Right in front of the net, high into the air. And going up to get it is Kevin Nasri. As there was Zaid Shakir was there for the Ruckus, and he just couldn't wait long enough as the ball came down. Goalkeeper Kevin Nasri came up and grabbed it, and he makes a nice save, and he keeps this game tied at 0.
Don't stay so close to each other, Brent and Mitch.
Back and forth here on the near side. And a Ruckus now attacks. Stephen Shiokari, Zaid Shakir are there and coming out to make the stop. Again, Kevin Nasri, the goalkeeper. And this time he'll kick the ball to the other end of the field. They'll use the far side. And a couple of players trying to gain possession of the ball. Stefan Ramola comes up with it. Whistle there, just as number 21, Vince Gallo, was making a move towards the net. The ball still belongs to Ruckus. And it'll be thrown in by number 9, Stefan Romola. And now they'll place the ball in play, so he'll have a free kick. Romola's kick edges toward the corner. It rolls there. Finally picked up by United. And now the ball will come cross field over here towards the near side. Nobody able to pick it up there in front of the net. And slowly rolls out. The red team, United, will throw it in. Handling it, Nicholas Marichal. Finds an open man, and now coming across was Connor Johnson. Momentarily had some place to go, but then the defense of Ruckus came in, they closed the lane, and he had nowhere to go after that. And the ball was taken away. Brad Radnich with a nice defensive move here as we set into this near corner. And Snohomish United now, it's their turn to show some offense. They're in front of the net, trying to center the ball. Bounces high into the air, and now rolls over towards the far side. Running it down, Stefano Bonomo. And he didn't have anybody there to pass it to. The ball rolls out, and Ruckus will bring it back the other way. Coming into the game, Mostafa Niochi for Ruckus. Play resumes, and that goes out off of Jordan Pessa of Snohomish. And again, throwing the ball in, Stefan Romola on the far side, right at midfield. Eric Kurtchik running it down, has the ball taken away. Snohomish across midfield. And just as they enter Ruckus territory, it's sent back the other way. The Ruckus defense comes out to gather the ball. And again, here on the near side, it moves out. And to throw it in will be Ruckus. Everybody moves downfield. Collision right here in midfield. The referees let it go. As both players went down hard. It happened so quickly we couldn't see who it was. They seem to be all right as play is continued now, taking an angle towards the goal. Michael Minotillo tries to center it up to Zaid Shakir. Zaid over to number 9, Stefan Romola. Stefan has the ball taken away. And now coming across, slowing the ball up, short passing game, Snohomish, as they want to try to figure out this defensive set of Ruckus. Neither team able to do much on the offensive side, although Ruckus has 2 shots on the net so far. One of them a really nice play by goalkeeper Kevin Nasre to stop a goal. Off the foot of Steven Shiokari, tries to center it. Zaid Shakir battles. Again into the corner. Shiokari is there. Makes a turn. And he tried to center the ball, but he was a little bit too far in. And he'll hit the side of the net. Nobody else touched it, so a goal kick now for Snohomish. Coming into the game now, number 2. As we're held up. Snohomish with the kick. Here it comes over to the far side. So maybe they've had enough here of the near side. They'll go the other way, see if they can penetrate the defense a little bit easier running down that sideline. But the Ruckus defense proves just as tough. And now things move over here towards the near side and out of bounds. That one off of the leg of Nicholas Marichal. And so Ruckus has the throw in very close here to the net on the near corner. And this time it'll go right out of bounds. Nobody really touching it. Michael Minotillo will run it down. And if it was last touched by Snohomish, we'll have a corner kick. And that's exactly what we're going to have. So Ruckus here with an opportunity to take the lead. We're tied at 0. Nice running start. Here's the kick high into the air, right in front of the net. It's centered. Bounces around, nobody with control, and finally it comes right out of the net. And coming out to make the stop is Kevin Nasre. Ruckus had 3 or 4 shots right there, and they just couldn't get the ball in the net. But they don't allow Snohomish to clear it out, and they're still putting pressure on this end of the field.
Come on, Sam.
Quick whistle, the ball will go
Get in, Mike, get
along
the
to Snohomish. Wasn't quite sure who they were going to give it to there for a second. And it was placed and quickly put back into play. Jordan Pessa again. And now taking the ball away for Ruckus, Stefan Ramola. As he patrols that far sideline, right at midfield. And we'll just have to wait and see which of these teams break through here in the first half.
Get it. Oh.
Just about 5 minutes to go here. No score. And I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. And we hope you're enjoying this game. That ball will head downfield into the corner and out before anybody can get there. And it belongs to Snohomish. As Steven Shiakari and Zaid Shakir were there, they just couldn't catch up to the ball in time. Teammate Michael Minotillo heads the ball, saves it from going out of bounds. And over on the far side, Stefan Ramola, again with a nice throw-in. This time stepping right in front of the lane, Michael Madding for Snohomish.
Come on, Sam.
Now a very physical confrontation for the ball here at midfield, going back and forth, nobody gaining an advantage. See the referee right on top of things. He lets the play go, no whistle. Snohomish comes up with it across midfield. Trying their hardest to center the ball. Now they'll move into the corner. Stuart Farley. And they'll lose control of the ball. And Ruckus able to clear it towards midfield. Taking it there and changing direction, Steven Shiakari. And hitting the ground, Jordan Pessa for Snohomish. We get a whistle. And now a free kick. Action over on the far side. Throw-in comes in off the leg of number 9, Stefan Ramola. Both teams gravitating over there towards that far corner. Now the ball is cleared out. Snohomish now with an opportunity to attack. But defense for Ruckus comes through. And they'll change direction of the ball as it goes out of bounds. And it belongs to Ruckus. They seem a little surprised. And they'll have the throw in here on the near side.
Mike, check away from him. Check off of him.
Short toss.
Sam, you gotta put more pace on those.
That was off of number 12, Mustafa Niuchi. Marshall trying to break around a couple of defenders. He's got one to beat, but right there. Remola. Niuchi trying to get out of a jam. Still working his way. Snohomish up with it. Now they're using the entire field, cross-field passing. They aim for the corner, now it's centered. But putting up a nice defensive front there is Ruckus. They'll clear the ball out. It rolls over towards the far side. Trying to get there, Steven Shiakari. But it goes out. Now coming out of nowhere, Eric Kirchik. Providing trouble for Snohomish. And Ruckus able to take the ball away across midfield. Now it's a foot race. Coming up towards the net, Zaid Shakir. Zaid takes an angle. He's on the left side. And he'll have the ball taken away by William Nino. And out of bounds, it belongs to Snohomish. So as we're late here in the first half, both teams really attacking the nets. They haven't been able to get the ball in yet. And there's a whistle, and that'll be the end of the first half here. We've played a scoreless first half as Ruckus and Snohomish are very evenly matched. We'll head to the halftime here. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Guys were wide open a couple of times. We just needed to switch it from side to side. There's a couple of simple things. The ball is going into the final third. Once it gets there, if the box is jammed up, what do? Combos. What do? Pass line to the outside. What? Guys, get the ball on the ground. You're not playing your game. You're playing their game. Get the ball on the ground and move it. When you're in the ball has to do is once you get it, if you don't have a shot, pass it back, pass it to the side. Get the ball on the ground. Yes.
When they're only getting the ball. They have all their players on one guy.
Right.
On the ball.
Excellent job. Go ahead and do your yell.
Come on, guys, score one.
Come on, Red. Come on.
Come on, we gotta get one.
It's our game.
1, 2,
3, Arsenal!
My ear hurts.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
High possession!
On defense!
High pressure!
Always play! Always play!
1, 2, 3, go Ruckus!
And as we're set to begin the second half, we have no score this game between the Ruckus and Snohomish United. Referee barking out some last-second instructions, and here we go with the second half. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, taking you the rest of the way here. And we're over there on the far side, up and down. And Snohomish trying to gain some position here in the corner.
There it is, Rap. Good.
Michael Minatillo was there. The ball goes out. Off of Snohomish. And Minatillo will have the kick. Everyone sets up right in front. Here it comes. A little bit low to the ground and skips wide of the net and out of bounds across the back line. And the goal kick now for Snohomish. And we'll see if each of these teams made the proper adjustments during halftime as they kick the ball around to a scoreless tie in the first half. David Ometer will throw it in. Tries to get it in the center of the field. Ball will skip away. Snohomish able to clear it. Just shy of midfield. And taking the ball there, Jimmy Callanan.
Good boy, Vinny. Come on, Mike. There you got it.
But again, the Ruckus offense
Send it.
winds up with the ball. And now they're right in front of the net. Here comes a shot on goal. It skips away. And a nice save by Kevin Nasre as that ball was heading towards the far post. And he'll make another fine save here today. And trying to back up the defender, Eric Kurchik, was Michael Madding. Coming into view now, 0-0, Jordan Kushul.
David, slide. David,
Stefan
slide.
Ramola
Slide, slide.
getting right into the way of Michael Madding there.
It's okay. We've got the ball, Dave. Quickly.
And a whistle, and the referee says, no, no, no. It goes the other way, so Red throws it in, United. And right there again, Ramola.
Don't complain. Play.
Now with some help by Eric Kurchik, as well as Michael Minatillo. Now Jordan Kushel battling for the ball here right in the middle of the field, in front of the box. Snohomish United, though, able to clear the ball out. And right here at midfield, they're stopped. Ruckus able to take control of the ball. Brad Radonich over on the far side. Both teams playing just as they did in the first half. Very quick to the ball. And now coming out to make the stop for Ruckus is Austin Mansker. We had Anthony Graham.
Switch it. Switch the line.
Playing keeper in the first half, and now Austin Mansker has replaced him. Ball right at midfield, now taken by Ruckus. 0-0, Jordan Kushul. Jordan heads right for the net. He'll pass it off to the left side. James Seacab. And James Seacab will run into a little bit of trouble, and the ball skirts out of bounds, off into the corner. And it's off of James Seacab, so Snohomish will bring it back. And as we pick up the action over on the far side in the corner, both teams still trying to gain a leg up on the other. But they are so evenly matched here today. That it's going to be difficult to try to get try to gauge a momentum swing. No one team has the upper hand yet, that's for sure. And the score would indicate that, 0-0 here in the second half. Ramola turns upfield, heads across midfield. He's got very long legs, very, very quick. Crossfield pass, looking up to it was James Seacab. And finally coming down, controlling the ball, David O'Meter passes it up to Michael Minatillo. Michael trying to get around a defender. Michael Madding takes it away. And again, these teams race down the far sideline. And it was Snohomish coming up with the ball. Finally drilled out of bounds by Ruckus to stop the momentum. And everyone gets back into position as Snohomish throws the ball in. We continue play. David O'Meter there on the far side, providing some defense. And he'll kick the ball. It goes off the leg of one or two of the Snohomish forwards. And out of bounds, and so Ruckus will throw it in. And just as they do that, it goes out again. And Snohomish will take the ball on the change of possession. So holding true to the first half, neither team able to take advantage of any miscue that the other might make. As we see the action moving to the middle of the field. Nice left-footed kick by Eric Kurchik as he gets the ball upfield. And here come Ruckus. Romola streaking down the near side into the corner. He'll take an angle. Crossfield pass over to Michael Minatillo. And Minatillo now will hold the ball up. And he'll try to center it. Coming across number 7, James Seacab. David Ometer is there. Nice kick on the takeaway. The ball bounces right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Kevin Nasri. Another fine stop. And he throws the ball downfield. And again, the two defenders, Eric Kurchik and Stefan Romola, pushing Snohomish off into the corner, not allowing them to gain an angle and get the ball out and away from the net. Thrown in here on the near side. Again, Jordan Kushil quick to the ball, but the ball just outpacing him by a step or two, allowing Snohomish to clear it out. And out of bounds.
Guys, come off at center line, please. 2 and 1.
Approximately 11 minutes into the second half. We're scoreless. Again, we're at the 2003 Surf Cup. This is a boys under 12 division game. This is the 23rd annual Surf Cup. And the sun tries to peek out every now and then. We've got some cloud cover here. Had it throughout the weekend and now into Monday. Taken away by Snohomish. Now they'll head across field over on the far side. Running into some defensive pressure there by Michael True and Brad Radonich. And Ruckus able to send the ball back the other way. Stephen Shiokari passes it to Michael Minatillo. Michael battling over there with Stefano Bonomo. And it goes out off of Bonomo. And Minatillo will have the corner kick. He'll take it right-footed. Kick is high into the air. It's centered. Bounces around in front of the net. Comes loose. Rolls over here towards the near side. And Snohomish, for the time being, will dodge a bullet there. Brent Manet looking to get on some action here in this game. And ball will hit off his foot and roll out of bounds. Just shy of the goal. Very exciting game. It could come down to the final seconds as there's no score midway through the second half. Very clean game, no injuries, no pushing, no yellow cards. Very quick-paced, back-and-forth game. And now as the action is right in front of the net that Snohomish is defending. Ruckus loses perhaps an opportunity there as Snohomish brings it back and clears it across midfield. It bounces out of bounds on the far side. We're right at the halfway point of the second half. And now it's Snohomish putting the pressure on the defense of Ruckus as they bring it back down this end of the field. Heading towards the corner. Looking upfield, trying to gain an angle, but he runs right into Romola. And we'll have a whistle as Romola hits the ground, and it goes against Stefan Romola. Free kick here from the near side, right in front of the net. Snohomish with the shot, and it's going to be just wide of that far post. Pouncing out from in front of the net like a cat. Austin Mansker makes certain that that ball doesn't find the net. And now coming in for Ruckus, Jovian Amir Kiai. And he's number 14. Player resumes off into that far corner. And looking for a push in the back, Brad Radonich, as he turns around. And we'll have a goal kick for Ruckus. They look upfield. Here it comes, right at midfield. Taken away by Snohomish. But getting right back into position was Ruckus on the far side. That was like Steven Chiokari. And now looking into the ball, Michael Minatillo looks on, awaiting the throw in. That goes off of David Ometer. Thrown in by Evan Filipsic. That goes out, and so this time it'll be Nicholas Marshall. And saving that ball from going out of bounds, Zaid Shakir. Bounce back and forth. Finally, crossfield pass right at midfield. Snohomish takes it. Michael Madding. Off in the middle of the field, Jimmy Callanan. And overrunning the ball, Nicholas Marichal. He might have had a shot on the goal if he would have continued with it, but just overran it by a step or two. And the Ruckus defense now plugs up the holes and denies the lane to Snohomish. Again, an epic battle at midfield for possession of the ball. Back and forth they go. And finally it's cleared by Ruckus coming across. Michael Minatillo looking for a shot. He's taking an angle. Coming out of the box, a goalkeeper, Nasre. And the ball is cleared out by Snohomish, so he gets away with something there as he was out of position. Ruckus couldn't get to the ball in time. And that's a fine stop by Kevin Nasri there. And he'll run from the near side all the way to the far side and send the ball sailing past midfield. He has William Nino there as well as Michael Madding. And the ball finally goes out of bounds. A furious exchange between both of these teams, but it hasn't produced a goal yet. And now we have a collision over on the far side. It belongs to Snohomish. No, it will belong to Ruckus. And slowly each of these teams heads toward the net. As they have been non-stop here. We haven't had as much as a break after a goal. It has been non-stop. Looking on now, number 14, Jovian Amir Kiai.
Go to where he's wants to be. Go to where
and that ball goes out. Snohomish
back in and hit him. Go to where he
will throw it in. That's
Don't chase him.
Jimmy Callanan, but he'll defer it off to his teammate Jordan Pessa. Kick comes in across midfield off of the shoulder of Jovian Amir Kiai. And it's a foot race over on the far side. Taking that angle on the shot was Nicholas Marichal. Tried to get it around. Number 4, Michael Minatillo, was there, as well as number 11, Michael True. And it was Michael True who was in the way of the path of that ball. And again, it goes out. Both of these teams, it's a battle for just a little bit of real estate right here at midfield. Just as soon as one team takes it across, the other will take it right back. And we have just about 8 minutes to go here in the second half. No score. And somebody's going to have to break through sooner or later. Battling for the ball over there, number 11, Michael True. He gets out of it. That was a very good job. And now, though, Cruel's down that far side. Now it's centered. And trying to get around a couple of defenders, David Ometer. Ruckus still with the ball. They'll bring it back below midfield. And now finally up across, trying to set up the offense. And now streaking here on the right side, here in the near corner, trying to get an angle as he sits it right in the middle. And off the head of number 5, Zaid Shakir. And Zaid puts his face in his hands. He had a clear shot right at the net as he was set up by Jovian Amir Kiai. Right to number 5, Zaid Shakir. And he headed the ball and it went wide of the goal. We nearly had our first score as Snohomish dodges a bullet there. And the score remains tied at 0. Coming out of the box to make a save. Very tricky and risky move by Austin Mansker because he didn't come up with the ball cleanly. And lucky for him, it bounced over to a couple of his teammates. They're able to clear the ball out, but he was well away from the box. He was nowhere near the net. And Snohomish, I'm certain, couldn't wait to get the ball passed, but they just didn't have the numbers. And we'll see if they continue the pressure here from the far side. Just didn't have the right angle, and the ball scoots past the net, right behind it. Now coming into the game, Samuel Oakley, as well as Mustafa Niuchi. Play resumes right here on the near side. It goes out of bounds. Ruckus will have it. And Snohomish quickly retreats back beneath midfield. Nice crossfield pass intended for Zaid Shakir. He has it. He heads towards the corner. He'll make a turn. And his kick goes right into the hands of Kevin Nasri, the goalkeeper. And Snohomish United turns back the Almaden Valley Ruckus once again. And that ball is sent packing well past midfield. And finally goes out of bounds on the far side. Ruckus will have it. And we're at just about 5 minutes to go here in the half. Could this game end in a tie? It might. We have no overtimes here unless we're in the championship game or a semifinal game. The bracket play is based on points. Now a mad dash for the ball. Furious scramble here on the near side. High into the air and watching that ball go well over the net. Kevin Nasri, the goalkeeper. So he'll place the ball right at the edge of the box there. There's a goal kick coming up for Snohomish. And taking it, Michael Matting. He'll find Stefano Bonomo. Coming back to help out, Ian Matthews. And Jovian Amir Kiai saves the ball from going out of bounds, and then it's kicked out by Snohomish. That was Ian Matthews. So now it'll be a battle to see which team will get the last shot before the end of this game. And now it's Snohomish trying to get across midfield. Coming back on defensive to help. Samuel Oakley makes a nice stop. And now going towards the net and taking a shot. Goes high into the air and deflected away by Kevin Nasri, the goalkeeper. As he denies Zaid Shakir. Set up right in front of the goal. Dangerously close. And stopping the ball again, Kevin Nasri. So Kevin been very busy right in front of the net the last minute or two. but he keeps his team tied at 0.
Good, Brenty. Back in.
And now a booming kick across midfield as he clears the ball away from the net. And now he will give Snohomish an opportunity
Go, check, deep.
to attack. And just as I say that, on the throw-in, Snohomish loses the ball. So they blow an opportunity there to put some pressure on the defense. And Austin Mansker, the goalkeeper for Ruckus. And that ball is sent out of bounds. About 3.5 minutes to go here. We're in a scoreless tie. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. This has been a very exciting game, and it is definitely coming down to the wire.
Get it out of here.
Bonomo, nice crossfield pass, taken away by number 15, Eric Kirchik. And Eric sends it out of bounds. Snohomish will have it. And throwing it in, Nicholas Marshall. Off to Brian Visser.
Get in the middle.
Back to Ian Matthews. Ian will take a shot. A little bit too far out. And the defense for Ruckus is there. Running it down, Mustafa Niuchi. And possession indicates that it belongs to Ruckus. Quickly, they set the ball down. Here's the kick. Comes over here towards the near side, rolling towards midfield, waiting for the ball. And now streaking down the near side, Jovian Amirkiai. Jovian makes a nice stop there. He'll pass it up to number 3, Stephen Shiakari. And out of bounds off of Stephen. And bringing it back again, Snohomish United. Ian Matthews across field and across midfield. Back and forth. And now setting up a play, Michael Minatillo heads towards the sidelines. Tries to center the ball. He had Stephen Shiakari there. But the defense for Snohomish comes up and makes a stop. Ruckus will have it. The throw-in comes near the corner on the far side, high into the air. Headed out, and there's a whistle. And that will be it for this game. We're going to end this game in a 0-0 tie as Almaden Valley Ruckus and Snohomish United battle scoreless here today in the 2003 Serve Cup. It was a very exciting game. I know I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And that will be that. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and we'll leave you with the scoreless tie. Thanks a lot, and have a good day, everybody.
Hi, we're here at the Surf Cup. The Ruckus just played their final game in this tournament. 3 very difficult games, 3 competitive games. They played some great soccer. They came a little short, but they played very well, and we see how much progress they have made. Now we're going to get some impressions from some of our players, starting with you.
My name's Brent, number 13, and I play right inside back.
Brenty, how do you think we played this last game?
We played good, but we couldn't score.
So our scoring wasn't there in this last game.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Brenty. Next one.
And my name's Mo, and I'm number 12, and I play left back.
Left back. Mo, what's your overall impression about the whole tournament? What do you think of the level of competition?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Was this more difficult than other tournaments, or was it easier than other tournaments?
yeah, it was difficult from other tournaments. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Hi, I'm Stevie, and I'm number 3, and I play forward.
Stevie, was this? Did you run into more difficult defenders in this tournament than other tournaments?
Yeah, they were pretty good, and we couldn't really score.
Pretty tough defenses.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We'll go to the next 3 now. Okay, we are now with our next group of players, starting with Mitch Pennings here.
I'm number 10. I play left inside back.
Okay, Mitch, what would you say was the best moment for the Ruckus in this tournament?
In this tournament, I don't know.
Maybe getting a tie in this last game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
better than losing.
Yeah, better than losing. Next player.
Hi, I'm Mikey Minitello, and I'm number 4, and I play attacking mid.
Okay, Mikey, what's your overall impression about this last game, or about the 3 games? Which was the most difficult game?
Probably the first game we played a team from Texas, and they were champions of whole Texas, and I think that was a pretty hard game.
Yeah, and you guys maybe were a little nervous at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, our next player is Said. Please state your full name and number and position.
I'm Zaid. I'm number 5 and forward.
Said, what was how would you compare this to the last tournament that we played, the California Cup?
There were stronger teams, and they were from all over the country, and they're just hard to get past.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Thank you. We'll go to our next 3 now. Okay, we have our next 3 players, starting with one of our goalkeepers.
I'm Anthony. I'm number 1, and I play goalie.
So, Anthony, tell me, how do you like San Diego in general?
It's really nice. The weather's really nice for playing soccer. It's not burning hot like we've gone to places.
What about the wind? You think the wind affected the games
Not
a
really.
little bit?
Not
too
really.
strong, right?
No.
All right, we'll go to the next one.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm 00, and I play forward.
You play forward. Okay. And what do you think of the facilities here in this tournament? What are the facilities like? And by that I mean the fields and everything else in the tournament.
They're very nice and great fields to play on.
Yeah, pretty nice flat fields, nice grass. Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm number 15. I play right outside mid.
Hi. Eric, tell me what was the most difficult moment for you in this tournament?
The most difficult moment was the first game because we weren't used to playing these difficult teams.
Right.
And so,
A little bit nervous also that first game.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right. Thanks. We'll go to the next 3. Thanks. Okay, thanks again. We're here with our next 4 players. We have one of our star defenders here. Your name, please?
Stefan Ramola. I play right back, and my number is 9.
So, Stefan, now that you have finished all your games, what are your plans to do in beautiful San Diego?
I think I might go to SeaWorld, and I don't know. I think that's about it.
Maybe catch a movie or something.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next player, also a very good midfielder.
I'm Michael True. I play defensive mid, and I'm number 11.
Michael, what was out of this tournament? What do you think the Ruckus? What have we learned as a team out of this tournament?
Well, it's mostly that there's a lot of good teams out there, and we have a lot of good competition. So we're not the only good team around here.
Excellent. We have some work to do, right, to
Yeah.
catch up. Right. Okay, our next player.
My name's Brad Radnich. I play left defense, and my number is 17.
All right. And Brad, what are your plans now for that? Now that the Surf Cup is finished, what do you plan to do?
Get ready for the next tournament, I
Get ready
guess.
for the next tournament. And to do in San Diego, you have any plans to see anything in San Diego?
Maybe like SeaWorld or something like that. Or...
All right. Excellent. Okay, our next player is Jovi. Jovi, state your full name and position.
My name is Jovi Namirkai. I'm number 14, and I play at midfield.
Okay, give me. Can you give me some idea about exactly what the Ruckus is going to do next to compete against these teams? Give me a couple of ideas.
Well, when we get back home, I think we're going to practice hard, be ready, and get ready for the next tournament, which our next big tournament is North Huntington Beach. So, be ready for that one.
Thank you very much. I think that's the end of it. That concludes the interview with all of our players. Somebody would like to ask me a question, I believe. So we're going to move to Sad Shakir.
Carlos, this is an outstanding team, and you guys are accustomed to being really always in winning positions. You made the state final last year. You've come a long ways. I know this has been a tough competition for you. What are you going to do to utilize what you've learned for the coming 6 months to prepare the kids?
Okay. I think we learned some things in this tournament about what the more sophisticated teams are doing. And we plan to implement some of those things. One of those things is moving the ball around, playing the field not only vertically but laterally, playing side to side. That's one of the things that we will implement. We also need to play more attacking soccer. We need to push our players up more. Our first game, we felt that we played too defensively, and that may have cost us. We think with that game we could have had a much closer game if we had played more aggressively. We need to play a little more on passing the ball sooner, better combinations. And I think if we fix those three things, I think we'll be competing with the best teams in this tournament at this level.
Good luck, and we'll reserve a good spot for you for next year.
All right, thank you very much.